Hi guys, let's run a one-way between groups ANOVA test on SPSS. Again, we're going to be using a made-up or fake data set just to get the point across on how to run this test using IBM SPSS. So I have my data set up in variable view, I have ID, I have carb condition, and then I have sugar levels. So essentially based on the type of carb condition that each group of participants have to go through, we are going to look at their sugar level ratings. And because we have 3 carb conditions, we have to use an ANOVA. And so into the value section, I've just went ahead and added our different carb conditions. So if there's a 1, that means they're in the no carb, 2 means they had low carb, and 3 means that that group of participants was assigned to a high carb diet. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and take a minute to pause the video and enter this part into variable view, you can. Switching over to data view, I just have my data entered. I have 12 participants. Carb conditions, remember this one means that they're in no carb, low carb, and high carb. And then their equivalent sugar levels based on their carb condition. Okay, so you want to go to Analyze, Compare Means, and then you want to click on One-Way ANOVA. Once you click on One-Way ANOVA, this box should pop up and it should let you select between your dependent list and your factor. So your dependent list here is going to be your sugar level, and then your carb diet condition will be considered your factor. Go ahead and click OK. This will pull out your output table. And so with your output table, very similar to how we've been interpreting it in class, your F value is available here and your significance value is available here. This shows that there is statistical significance because P, or the sig value, is less than 0.05. If you wanted to look at your sum of squares, your degrees of freedom, your mean squares, you can do that over here too. You can use this information to really make a lot of different assumptions or declarations regarding your data set. But again, remember this is a fake data set used for the purposes on how to run the test itself. So be careful in how you interpret different fake data sets, and then look at it very closely when you do have real data sets. So yeah, so this is how you run a one-way between groups ANOVA using SPSS.